Hey guys, what's up? Time to review Supreme number 63. Now, this is kind of the return of Supreme Images, bringing back a lot of their old characters, and this is an very, very interesting idea that they started because this is the last script that Alan Moore wrote on his Supreme run, and it is kind of cool to see Alan Moore's name on the comic again. But anyway, or a comic like this, but long story. But anyway, so this is the last one script that he wrote for the character, and that's kind of cool to see Alan Moore and read Alan Moore's story, a new, kind of new ongoing story. But anyway, this is his last script, and after this, Eric Larson will be taking over writing. But for those who don't know, Supreme, it was one of Image's first, or not first, but one of their earlier superheroes, and it's basically started out off as a Rob Liefeld creation. That was essentially just a Superman ripoff that was to kind of make fun of Superman, but the problem was when it started out, it was basically Superman. But then you had people like Alan Moore come in that turned it into something that was a very self-aware comic, a comic that would break the fourth wall, a comic that would kind of emulate, make fun of kind of comic trends and ideas and characters of the time and day. And this is starts off with that as making fun of. It starts off really interesting as the comic reading a comic, and it's a lot of that kind of breaking the self-aware, very meta kind of things. And I did enjoy this a lot. And maybe it's just nostalgia and a combination of a lot of stuff, but I did enjoy it. The story mainly takes place kind of going to Daxia because he reads a comic about Omni-Man, who Omnipresent Man, I can't who reads a comic basically about, and the comic is about this world where it's got all these different variant characters of the same character, and it's written by a girl that is close to Supreme, so he figures she must know about either Daxia, this place where there's multiple versions of him, or that she must know of a place equal to that for Supreme. And these books are always kind of hard to talk about because it's Supreme and it's Alan Moore. So sorry if it's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing to me too, even though I'm a fan of it. But that's kind of the basic story. And seeing uh, Dana, whatever her name is, seeing her deal Supreme. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It's not one of a lot of people don't like Alan Moore Supreme stuff. They say it's not his best stuff. I do enjoy it, but I don't think it's his best by any means. But I did enjoy this. I would say it's an 8 out of 10. I had moments that I really did like, and it's cool to see that style of writing because you don't see a lot of that style of writing. Just how Moore did it. It's gonna be really different, strange, and interesting to see where Eric Larson takes us. Because you're starting off with an Alan Moore script and you're picking up where he left off. I know I've said interesting a lot in this review, and that's because that's the only way to really describe this whole scenario because it's a very odd thing to do with such a prolific writer. But for the Return of Supreme issue 63, 8 out of 10. Enjoyed it. Go check it out. See if you like it. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I will see you guys in another review.